The Kingsman is an upcoming period action spy film directed, co-written, and produced by Matthew Vaughn and company, written by Carl Gage II. From a story by Vaughn. It is a prequel to the Kingsman film series, which is loosely based on the comic book series Kingsman, created by Dave Gibbons and Mark Millar. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Ralph Fiennes, Gemma Arterton, Rhys Ifans, Matthew Good, Tom Hollander, Harris Dickinson, Daniel Bruhl, Jimin Halsu, and Charles Dance. The film will be released on February 14, 2020.
Hello?
You're in great danger. Get out of there now!
Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angels is an upcoming American action comedy film directed by Elizabeth Banks, who also wrote the screenplay, from a story by Evans Piliatopoulos and David Auburn. It is the third installment in the Charlie's Angels film series, which is a continuation of the story that began with the television series of the same title by Ivan Goff and Ben Roberts, and the theatrical films Charlie's Angels, 2000, and Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle, 2003. The film stars Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and Ella Balinska as the new generation of angels who are working for a private detective agency. Banks, Jimin Halsu, Patrick Stewart star as the Bosleys, Charlie Townsend's assistant ship, while Sam Claflin, Noah Centineo, and Luis Gerardo Mendez appear in supporting roles. Development of the film began in September 2015, with Sony Pictures opted to reboot the franchise following the negative reception and cancellation of the 2011 television reboot. The following months, Elizabeth Banks joined the project as director, producer and writer. Principal photography began in September 2018 and took place in Germany and Turkey. Following the end of filming, Banks revealed that the film was not be a reboot, but a continuation of the franchise story. Drew Barrymore, who started and produced the previous films, was later announced as an executive producer. It is scheduled to be released in the United States on November 15, 2019, by Sony Pictures, releasing under its Columbia Pictures label. Bloodshot is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Valiant Comics character of the same name. The film is directed by David S. F. Wilson, in his feature directorial debut, written by Jeff Wadlow and Eric Heiser, and stars Vin Diesel, Isa Gonzalez, Sam Hugan, Toby Kebbell, and Guy Pearce. Bloodshot is scheduled to be theatrically released in the United States on February 21, 2020, by Sony Pictures, releasing. After he and his wife are murdered, Marine Ray Garrison, Vin Diesel, is resurrected by a secret team of scientists. Enhanced with nanotechnology, he becomes a superhuman, biotech-killing machine Bloodshot. As Ray first trains with fellow super soldiers, he cannot recall anything from his former life. But when his memories flood back, and he remembers the man that killed both him and his wife, he breaks out of the facility hell-bent on revenge, only to discover that there's more to the conspiracy than he originally thought. Terminator: Dark Fate is a 2019 American science fiction action film directed by Tim Miller, with a screenplay by David S. Goyer, Justin Rhodes, and Billy Ray, from a story by James Cameron, Charles Egling, Josh Friedman, Goyer and Rhodes. Cameron and David Ellison are the film's producers. It is the sixth installment in the Terminator franchise, and the first since Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991, to have franchise creator James Cameron involved. Cameron considers the film a direct sequel to his films The Terminator, 1984, and Terminator 2, Judgment Day, while Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, 2003, Terminator Salvation, 2009, Terminator Genesis, 2015, and the television series Terminator. The Sarah Connor Chronicles, 2008-2009, are described as occurring in alternate timelines. The film stars Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger returning in their roles of Sarah Connor and the T-800 Terminator respectively, reuniting after 28 years. The film also stars Mackenzie Davis, Natalia Reyes, Gabriel Luna, and Diego Boneta as new characters. In the film, the machines send the Terminator, the Rev-9, Luna, back in time to kill a young woman, Dani Ramos Reyes, whose fate is connected to Sarah Connor and her son John's legacies, which made Dani a target. The human resistance sends an enhanced soldier, Grace Davis, whose existence is also depending on Dani's survivals, back to protect her. Grace and Dani's only hope for survival against the Rev-9 depends on them joining forces with Sarah and the T-800 Terminator. Distributed by Paramount Pictures in North America, Tencent Pictures in China, and 20th Century Fox in other territories, Terminator Dark Fate is scheduled to be theatrically released in the United States on November 1, 2019. It received mixed reviews from critics, who generally considered it superior to recent Terminator sequels and praised the performances, but found it derivative of the first two films. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil is a 2019 American dark fantasy adventure film produced by Walt Disney Pictures, directed by Joaquin Marnin, and written by Linda Wolverton, Micah Fitzgerald-Blue, and Noah Harpster. It is a sequel to the 2014 film Maleficent, with Angelina Jolie returning to portray the title role. Elle Fanning, Sam Riley, Imelda Staunton, Juno Temple, and Leslie Manville also returned to their previous roles, with Harris Dickinson replacing Brenton Thwaites from the first film and Chiwetel Ejiofor, Ed Skrein, and Michelle Pfeiffer joining the cast as new characters. After the release of the first film in May 2014, Jolie stated a sequel was possible. The project was officially announced the following June, and Jolie signed on in April 2016. Arnie, who co-directed Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, 2017, for Disney, was hired to direct the film in October 2017, and the rest of the cast was added or confirmed in May 2018. With filming beginning that month at Pinewood Studios in England, lasting through August. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil was released in the United States on October 18, 2019, and has grossed $295 million worldwide. The film received mixed reviews from critics, with praise for the performances of Jolie, Fanning, Ejiofor, and Pfeiffer, but criticism aimed at the muddled plot and overly artificial visuals. The Sky is Pink is a 2019 Indian Hindi language biographical film directed by Shonali Bose and company, produced by Siddharth Roy Kapoor, Ronnie Screwvala and Priyanka Chopra Jonas under the banner of RSVP Movies, Roy Kapoor Films, and Purple Pebble Pictures. Starring Chopra Jonas, Farhan Akhtar, Zaira Wasim, and Rohit Suresh Saraf, the film marked Chopra Jonas's return after a 3-year break from Bollywood. Based on the love story of a couple spanning 25 years, the story is told through the lens of their spunky teenage daughter Asha Chowdhury, who was diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis. Principal photography began in August 2018 and was completed on the 11th of March, 2019. It premiered at the 44th Toronto International Film Festival on the 13th of September, 2019, and was theatrically released worldwide on the 11th of October. The Sky is Pink received generally positive reviews, with praise directed towards Chopra Jonas's performance. It emerged as a box office bomb.
Countdown is a 2019 American supernatural horror film directed and written by Justin December. The film stars Elizabeth Leo, Jordan Calloway, Talisa Bateman, T. China Arnold, P.J. Burns, Peter Faison, Ann Winters and Tom Faker, and follows the group of people who must survive an app that supposedly tells you when you are going to die. It was released in the United States on October 25, 2019 by X2X Entertainment, to negative reviews from critics.
Yo, are you calling my name?